Good morning.
Good morning.
Before I start, my name is also Carrera, as you know. I started youth back in November 2007. Mr. and Mrs. Reese told me about youth and asked me if I'd like to go. I didn't really want to because back then I was shy and everybody knew it. I had trouble with making friends and didn't really enjoy going to school. I thought what any person would think. What are these people going to say to me? Because I wasn't really a church person then at all, but I decided to give it a try. My first night at youth wasn't that bad, actually. I actually liked it. I went to youth again and again and started really to enjoy it. I still wasn't into all the church stuff, but went there to get away from my other life outside of youth because I felt like I could be myself more than ever anywhere else, and after a while, I got to know everyone a lot better. A year went by, and I was asked if I wanted to go to a youth retreat. Now, you have to understand, I wasn't that kind of person who ever went places, so going somewhere other than Winter Haven was exciting to me. The first thing on my mind was, yes, I will go. A day later, I was at home thinking about the Great Escape and wondering if I should go. I was thinking to myself, why did I say yes? I thought about telling them that I didn't want to go because I didn't want to leave my home for a week. I was the kind of person who stayed in my own bubble. I didn't really open up to anybody about anything, but I went to the Great Escape and I loved it. It was the best week ever for me. I learned some stuff in middle school youth group, and I got to know the people and loved being around them. High school youth group came around, and my life changed from there. I started loving to share my stories about my life and my home. After a while, I didn't really mind people knowing about my life outside of youth and church. Around 10th grade, I left town for a while. I was gone for 2.5 months. A lot of people didn't really know where I went. Only my family and a couple people from church. I didn't tell people because I wanted to leave the next day and not say goodbye to anybody. The day I stepped outside of my house, I knew my life was going to change. A month went by, and there was a staff at my facility named Mr. Alex. I started to talk to him, and one day he asked me, "Who do you want to see when you get home?" Didn't know the question at first, but right there and then, what came to my mind was my youth. I told him my youth group because I missed them more than ever. Later in that week, I talked to my mom. She told me I was coming home. I was so excited. The day I left, I told myself I would try to be at youth a lot more. But it wasn't until Montreat came a few months later that my life changed. I love Montreat. I mean, who doesn't? Last summer, I promised myself I would open up more and talk about my life in the gospel. I made a decision to give my life to God at Montreat. When we got home from the trip, I went to youth every Sunday, every mission we did, every event, and I did what I promised myself I would do. I opened up.